Right, here we go.
Marc Allen wins a leg.
This should be an absolute cracker. If Marc Allen plays like he did in his last game and Mark Farnsworth plays like we all know we can, it should be a very entertaining game.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure this won't disappoint at all. As you can see, there's a few people buzzing about now. Once the match got called out, everyone's getting their drinks, etc.
Yep.
The bar's nearly clear. People taking their seats.
Yeah, it's nice to have a well-known snooker pro playing on the tour.
Yeah, definitely.
I know a few snooker pros down the years have played our game. Graham Dott, Matthew Stevens.
Yeah. Alfie Burden.
Marc Allen. I'm sure I've missed a few names off as well.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, it's good to see Marc here. I mean, I'm sure if he didn't clash with a lot of snooker events, he'd probably be here more often. He seems to enjoy himself.
Yes.
He's great with everyone around as well. Good with people. That's a good break. Made a ball. Cue ball. Centre of the table. I think yellow's here. Then that yellow goes past here in the bottom left corner. The one nearest the red goes to the right corner. So I think he'll go yellows now. He might go reds. Again, his personal preference for me.
Yeah, I think reds are slightly easier, but it'll probably go yellows.
Just for the easy starter and guaranteed position, I think yellows. He's not hanging about. Was it that a bit too much?
He's okay. He can play the one over the middle, as we can see.
Yeah,
he's still on it. Got to be careful he doesn't get overexcited though, because if that had rolled on half a ball, he wouldn't have been on anything. But he's not messing about.
He's not going to take long about his finishes.
No. I think he's got a bit of an angle just to stun across for the yellow near the red in open play.
Good shot. Now, this is where you just, a bit like Ronan McCarthy in the last match, you don't want to screw too far. You just want to be prime position if possible. Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
Top that through off the red nicely.
Yep.
And this should be 1-0 to Marc Allen.
He's not messing about. As quick as that, 1-0. Good start to the match. Ooh, the crowd have woke up. We even had a few clapping then.
A ripple of applause.
Yep. That's the thing with Paul, with Q Sports. With Paul, you want to do it, but you daren't, just in case. Generally, people are quite quiet around the table. I prefer quite a loud, boisterous.
No, not you, John.
Yeah.
No.
I like it like that.
You prefer it like a church, mate.
You know, but when you're watching it, you hold back. You're more reserved, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, even we are here in commentary to a degree.
Yeah, I think that's only because we're so close to the table.
Yeah.
If it was in a different room, I'd probably, speak a bit louder or give it a bit more excitement.
Right, so Mark Farnsworth to break, 1-0 down. Speedy clearance from Marc Allen.
Yeah,
he's hit those good.
it's a good split.
Cue ball.
Look at them reds.
Just the red near the yellow. The baulk line there, past the baulk line.
I think the red on the rail at the top, you can pop that and then use the one over the bag to screw into the red.
Yeah, that's what I think he would do that also.
Plays it with bottom left. If you hit the cushion, you're going to zip back out as well.
Yeah. It's just always, You have to look for your bad ball straight off.
Yep.
And it's just about negotiating it then after that.
Yeah.
Just decided to come down table first.
Yeah, I mean, you can even get on that red, I suppose, with the one in the middle. Get on it round the back.
Yeah, I think he might just drop this one in the middle now and then play the red in the right-hand corner past the other red.
That's the beauty of being on the table than sitting here, because I couldn't quite see if that actually went or not, but I think it must do. I think he's left it a bit short, but he's got a big bag over there, so he should be okay.
He could even run it, even if he runs it too far. I'm sure he'll have a shot on the red after.
Yeah, he's played that well. Oh, has that not dropped? Played it at good pace as well.
Mark couldn't wait to get out of his chair there either. He's up for this, Mark Allen.
He was up at the table before Mark left the table. Straight away, get on that bad ball.
Yeah.
He's left an angle as well. That's good. Be a bit careful here. He's played that nice.
Yeah,
Any contact on that yellow and he'd have been on this.
He's buzzing around the table as well. Nice angle. There, I think he'll play the one nearer to the cushion after this one. Just to leave. Yep, a little bit right inside. That's held up nicely. Just run that through. Yellow in the bottom left, black in the right middle.
He's not messing about, is he? What's his nickname?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Has he got a nickname?
Is it the Pistol?
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah.
Is it the Pistol?
I think he wants the white clean Mark. Yep. Referee just coming over to clean the cue ball. Referee Scott Macmillan.
To be honest, this is nice to see. I didn't even know he knew how to get out of the chair.
Yeah, we do have referees here. It's just where there's so many tables, you can't really dedicate a referee to every table. So we do have a situation like this, and you can just call the top table, someone come over.
Yeah. He's doing a good job there.
Yeah. It's not easy, this, for Mark.
No. It's one of them, he's got to play it with pace to move the white out of the way of the natural line.
I think that's why he's taking so long on the shot. I mean, previous shots have been playing quite quickly, but I think he understands the importance of this one.
Yeah. Would you go middle or corner?
I personally would go middle.
Same here. If he thinks he can use it at the knuckle or just miss it.
He's gone corner. Oh dear. Very unfortunate there for Mark Allen. Always a danger with the cue ball travelling, but that has to be considered unfortunate there.
Yeah, the white could have gone anywhere off the knuckle,
Yeah.
and he's found the middle bag. I think that's why I'm more inclined to have gone for the middle.
Agreed.
And play it with a bit of pace and just throw the white wide.
Yep.
To avoid that, but it is still unlucky.
Yeah.
Just to catch it right at the point where it's going to shoot you in off.
That literally could go anywhere, so to find the middle pocket is a tad unfortunate. But again, I think it came from a kick in the previous shot, so very unlucky for Mark Allen. So it's one apiece at the moment.
Another good crowd. Which we did expect, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm sure that even though Mark plays in front of crowds at the Crucible, etc., he gets a bit of a buzz out for a crowd like this because not everyone's quiet, you know, not everyone's statue still. It's a bit of a different environment for him, but I mean, the way he's playing and the way his demeanour around the table, he looks up for it.
Yeah, it looks like he's enjoying himself here.
Yeah, definitely. It's another good break. Yeah, I've noticed that Marc's also got a breaking cue. He doesn't use his snooker cue for breaking. There's a lot of the players now that have a breaking cue and a playing cue.
Yeah, you yourself has a break cue?
I do, yeah. Basically, a cue I did have had a very thin tip, so I didn't want to break with it. Because longevity of the cue was the main aim. I think Marc's going to take no time at all here.
No, I'd probably screw back and then take the one bottom right next.
Mate, yeah, you could do that, or the one in the middle next. Yeah.
He's overscrewed that.
Yeah, he's still got options.
Yeah, he just needs to calm down a little bit. He's buzzing around the table, which is good.
Just sacrificing position a bit with this, though. I mean, he's always going to be good at potting, being a snooker player.
I mean, he can come round 3 cushions here and come back round for the yellow into the bottom right.
Choice of 2, I think, is the way forward. There we go.
He can take either or now. Yeah, good shot. And then this one just screw back to where the white is now, and he'll be happy with that. Ooh, that worked his feet a little bit.
And that's 2-1 Marc Allen. Probably unfortunate not to be 3-0. So yeah, even though Marc's not really been at the table that often, he's still only 1 frame behind because of the unfortunate cue ball off the knuckle from Marc Allen.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Jimmy Carney is just about to go to the bar and buy a drink. Not for himself.
I know, he's just offered to get me one as well. If it weren't for the fact that I'm sitting down, I'd have fell over.
And the fact that you got a full drink there.
Yeah.
It's a token gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want a drink even though you got a pint?
Yeah.
Of Coke?
Yeah, cheers Jim, but I'll get one.
Oh, good break there from Marc. Yellow down.
Farnsworth.
Yes, indeed. Farnsworth.
We're going to have to call them one Marc and one surname, unfortunately.
Yeah, indeed. Marc with a C and Marc with a K even.
Yes.
So I think yellow's here. Definitely going to be the order of the day for Marc Farnsworth. Just got to be careful that one bottom of the table, near the red. The black is not easy either to guarantee position.
No, it's not. He's going to have to pick these off very well. I mean, if he was going reds, obviously the gap would have opened up because he'd have been getting rid of the reds, but the yellows, he's actually got to play. I mean, the black doesn't pot anywhere, so... There you go. First opportunity he gets.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky now, though, I think, for Marc Farnsworth. Because obviously you've got awkward queuing on the one in the middle. I think he could play a plant up the top. I mean, you have cleared the black, but it's still not easy. Still not easy to clear these. Considering he's not really had any table time either, it's all been Marc Allen, so... That's why Marc just taking a bit more time.
Yeah, he's just got to be a bit careful here, because he's only got to be out of position by a couple of inches, and that's chance gone.
I think he's cutting this in the middle and try and get on his awkward ball now. And that is a fantastic shot. because he's got a gorgeous angle as well on that yellow.
Played that really well. I believe, is he still number 1 on the tour?
Yes, mate, yeah. So consistent. Played that very well.
Lovely.
That was John, by the way, not me.
Again, he just needs to just watch what he's doing here. I mean, he could go play this right hand side, come off the side rail and aim towards the red, right of the black. Or he could just screw straight back out. He's got choices. The way he's played that, it kills it, unfortunately.
I didn't know if it was even worth playing a bit of top and right hand side and then playing the yellow long.
Yeah, he had choices.
Yeah, you avoid the traffic that way.
Yeah.
I think he played the right shot, but it's just as you say, where you play with that little bit of left hand side to come out, sometimes kills the pace.
Yeah.
Coming down the table if you hit it a little bit thicker than intended, which I think has happened in this situation.
Jimmy Carney wasn't joking, he's got you a drink.
Thanks, Jim.
Well done, Jimmy Carney. That's brilliant.
That's hurt him. Look at him.
He's gone off
Absolutely
sulking.
seething.
He's sulking.
His bottom lips just hit the floor.
Why is he patting his pockets?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's like Leicester winning the Premiership, that is.
I'm not saying he's angry, but he just smacked someone. Only joking.
No, he's overcut that mark.
There you go, as quick as that, the chance has gone.
Do you know, I think here what I personally would play would be the red off the side cushion to flick the yellow away from that corner pocket. And just take control of the frame. But knowing Mark Allen, he's just going to go.
He's got to go for it. It's a good shot. Nice and controlled. Wouldn't surprise me if he plays the one bottom right with a bit of side, just to get on that red on the left hand, on the right hand side.
Yeah, he could even cannon into the black if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Might take this long. Could drop it in. There's a lot of options here for Mark. Obviously with the yellow being where it is, the black doesn't go in that corner pocket, so just got to be careful of his route here.
Yeah, that's a good shot. He's going to push. If he's got a slight angle, he'll just push the black out as well.
I think it's quite straight. I'm not sure he's got loads of angle to do that.
Well, he's still okay. He doesn't need to do that. It was just if it was there.
Yeah. This isn't easy now.
No.
It's a bit straight on this red. Played a little bit of side. That's why it wasn't easy.
He can play a really clever shot here. Just screw it back towards the left middle and snooker behind the black. He's got quite a big gap as well. If we look on camera, I don't know what that one is. Camera 3. Yeah, if we look there, he can play the red and screw back. He's got a big margin for an area.
He could even flick off it with left hand side, leave the red over the pocket and still leave the white in that area.
Yeah.
I think that's the way I would be going, to be honest. Because you put a lot of pressure on Mark then with the ball being near the corner pocket.
Yeah, possibly that way as well, mate.
Just left himself too straight on his previous ball to make the clearance easy. Is he looking to cut this with a lot of right hand side? Is that why he's looking at?
Is he looking across double full length of the table?
I'm not 100% sure what he's looking at, to be perfectly honest with you. He's pointed his cue in several directions. Right, let's see what he's going to play here. No. No, it's not
the right shot for me.
Very risky, but
to me, mate, I'd have just screwed straight back, put the white near the top knuckle. The red had come down this end of the table, so he couldn't just roll in behind it either.
That's a relief for Marc Farnsworth.
Yeah.
2 apiece.
It's 2 each. It's had a bit of everything already this match. We're only in.
Jimmy buying a drink.
Yeah. You should take a photo of it.
In fact, I shouldn't have even drank it.
Put a lid on it and frame it.
Yeah.
He's not offering his crisps though, is he?
No.
Let's not push it.
Yeah, they're kettle chips. If they was Tangy Toms or something, it'd be straight in. Yeah, so crowd forming now, as you can hear, bit of noise. But some people have had a few slurps as well, you know, today, so they're saying it'll get a bit noisier as the day goes on. There is a great buzz about this, well, every IPA event, but it's great to see Marc Allen here.
Yeah, as the camera shows, there's
didn't quite catch them as well as he has done previously.
No.
But this is huge for Marc Farnsworth.
To be honest though, these are unmissable.
Yeah, this should be 3-2 to Marc Farnsworth.
Yeah. Definitely. I can't even see. There's nothing tricky about the clearance.
No.
Because he's so good, I don't expect him to run out of position or miss a ball.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's got nothing to do with the white. This is probably the hardest shot he's going to play in this frame. Yeah. And even that isn't a difficult shot.
And so I think now we'll play bottom left-hand corner. Then probably, then take the 2 to the bottom right-hand corner. Come up for the yellow near the middle. Then play another yellow in the left corner. Black in the middle. That's what I think. Just run through in between the 2 reds now. He's got options. There's loads of ways he can go. It just depends what way he sees at the table. It'd be nice when we was playing, John, if you had a little screen on the side, you know what I mean, to see which way is preferable.
Yeah, definitely. Or just someone telling me what to do would be nice.
Yes, I think now he's going to go middle, then left corner, right corner last.
There must be at least 100 people watching this now.
Without the viewers at home, of course, you know. It's,
yes, that's just in the arena.
That's a bit loose from Marc Farnsworth.
Yeah, it's just rolled on an inch or two too far. He's okay, he hasn't got a lot to do with the white. He's just got to make sure the pot.
I didn't expect him to leave himself a cutback in that scenario.
No. Still expect him to get it.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
You're not number 1 on the IPA for nothing.
No. I think it out because it's actually a natural angle he left just to get onto this yellow, so he could just fully focus on the pot.
Definitely.
Positional side couldn't go wrong.
Yep. And this is 3-2 Marc Farnsworth. In it goes. Bit of support there for Marc Farnsworth. Quite a few players on the tour based in the northeast. They're cheering their man on. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of interest in this match.
Yeah, well, Marc Farnsworth is a big name in pool. 14 letters.
Okay. So, Marc Farnsworth to break. Always hit them. Just one's gone straight down the table. Oh, it's lipped.
I bet he thought that was in.
So Mark Allen, I think he's going reds here.
Yeah.
Red near the yellow on the right hand side near the ball line. After this one, I think.
Yeah, so it's a little bit awkward, but he should be alright. He can just roll that in, and then he's got the one over the top left pocket.
Yeah.
So he just needs to stun this one in.
Yeah. Oh, bit aside. Oh, there's a big pocket in the middle for these reds. I think that's why Mark's gone that way.
I don't think he's on either of them, though.
I don't think he's hit it hard enough.
No.
But I think that is why he went that sort of way around the clearance. But
I think he's a bit finchy.
what, a bit short?
Bit short.
I'm a lot short, mate.
That's a good shot.
Great recovery shot. Trusting to luck a little bit with a nudge, but it's not really helped him too much.
No. Can he play the red off the cushion in off the yellow?
I don't think so.
I think he can. If you have a look on camera too.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, you can just punch that through, can't you?
But this is the thing, you see. He's got a snooker brain. Pool players look for off cushions, off balls, whereas in snooker you don't really play them sort of shots.
I think that's why he's playing the other ball.
Yeah. I think if he could see that shot, I think he'd play it. He plays the game very aggressive. Normally when you play aggressive, you start seeing them sort of shots.
This is a nice angle for Mark.
Yeah. If he hits the red full ball, he should be okay.
Yeah. Always playing the plant. Got to be careful where this first red goes. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's why he's looking. He's looking to play that red towards the yellow. He's leaving his tricky ball last though.
He's got to play it quite hard.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to have to play this and then his tricky ball last.
Yeah, he's going to have to play a double.
I think so, yeah.
Just play this in with a touch of right hand side just to hold the white.
Yeah, hold the angle.
And even then I think he might have to just bang the double in just to straighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, totally agree.
But that's the thing, you see, if he'd have seen that shot I suggested earlier, he was trying to play the gap off that red, so why not play the bottom red
Totally agree.
first? I'll tell him after.
Yeah, I know you will.
I didn't think there was any possible way he was avoiding that yellow.
This is a big shot.
Yeah, he needs it to go in.
No.
Right.
And Marc Farnsworth is a huge favourite for this frame now. Marc Farnsworth doesn't lose frames from here. Yep, just develop your bad ball. Mark Allen has to play some rare shot to have a chance. I think he's trying to probably try and come off 3 cushions.
2 cushions and double the red into the opposite middle.
I think maybe he might come 3 and come up the back of it to try and get it in the top corner. But as in, yeah, if you play it that way, then you've got the chance of doing the shot you've said.
Yeah.
very tricky to judge. Yeah, I think this is just more trying to get the hit than trying to pop the ball.
Yeah, he's looking to go that way because he might get lucky and cut it down the pocket. But
not easy. He's got the hit. That's what we were saying. Yeah, he has got the hit, but I think that's curtains now.
Yeah, I do as well. I think Marc Farnsworth, those two balls on the right near the middle bag. Obviously one flies, the other one's a bit tighter, but he could actually play the first yellow off the second yellow and just fetch it out.
I don't think he needs to do that. I think he's just play. Here we go. Now he can play the one in the middle. Just drop onto the next one. He could play it off it.
Yeah.
But it's just all preference.
Look at camera 2.
I think he'll just drop it. I know he did play it off. This is the problem.
He's hit it too hard.
Yeah, you need to be controlling those. I think if he'd have just dropped behind it, there was no danger he was going to put the other one anyway.
Yeah.
But he's still got the free ball plant.
Yeah.
He's still going for the finish.
I still think he'll get the clearance. I think he'll play the plant. The black will move out of the way.
Yeah, the plant's the shot now, I think.
Yeah.
Play the plant, because the way he's got the angle, the yellow should come right side of the black. So you should leave yourself a shot. Left side of the black even. Yeah.
I knew what you meant, pal.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can take this one now over the bag. He doesn't have to. He can go top right. He can go top left. This is all just personal preference now.
Yeah. Oh no, that is an uncharacteristic miss. I can't believe he's missed that, to be honest.
No.
Marc Allen is now thinking what's going on. Have I got a chance here?
Just go to camera 1.
Oh no.
Now he's end up playing the shot I suggested for the red.
Yeah.
All them shots ago.
This is very difficult.
Camera 2.
Oh,
it went
it
clean.
flew in. Absolutely flew in.
I didn't even think that went.
Well, nice 3 apiece.
It's close then.
A couple of frames should have gone. Yeah, it could have gone either way really. The one where Marc cut in the black and then went in off. That one there where Marc Farnsworth should have cleared up and didn't. So 3-all is probably a fair scoreline at present.
Yeah, I think it's about right as well.
Yeah. Marc Farnsworth will be kicking himself now though.
Yeah, that had opened up a 2-frame lead.
Yeah, that's huge.
It is huge, you know.
Race to 7s is,
Yeah.
you know, it can be a bit of a lottery.
It can with the top players, can't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because, you know, majority of the players in this are quite capable of reeling off.
So Marc Allen's a break. He has been breaking well, to be honest. I've definitely commentated first him now. No, he has broke well. But no ball. No ball down. It's amazing really how many times that's happened. But as you've seen from the first frame with Marc Allen, if they're there and he's making a ball, he's not taking any time at all to clearing them up. Do you think get John yellows?
Oh dear.
think I fancy yellows, I think.
Yeah. Yellow's good. Reds are good as well. If that red in the middle of the table goes past the black, that might be the shot for me. To go
and then
reds.
play the 3-ball plant.
And then play the plant.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, and he can't get another red, then it's difficult.
Yeah. That's why I don't know, obviously you see better at the table, but I think he might play the yellow in the right middle, run through to leave himself a cut in the top right corner to come and knock the yellow and the red out.
Yeah.
Potentially leaving a finish. But as you say, if the red does go in past the black, then I'll probably play that and then the 3-ball plant.
Yeah.
I think he's going yellows first. First dip. Yeah, yellow's the first dip.
You can cut that yellow now you was talking about.
Yeah.
Around the back.
Yeah. I think that's the order of the day, that one.
Can hit it off ball and hit the red on the right as we see of the 3. And it'll be on the yellow in the middle.
He's even looking to come down table first.
Yeah, I understand that. Get these two out the way.
Yeah. Concentrate on one area afterwards.
Yeah. I just think he's in a really good position here.
Yeah, I agree.
He wants to be on this yellow top right as thin as possible to go around the back of the red. But I get it though. I get it.
For the one in the middle now.
Yeah, it surprised me a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, it surprised me too. I thought he would play the other one thin
And just knock it out.
Well, this is a big shot from Marc Farnsworth. Nailed it. Great shot. Great shot. That yellow near the brown spot seems to be the problem ball at the moment. I think he'll try and get on that now. Just a little
into the red.
Just a little one into the red. Leave himself straight in the middle. That's the one. Now run this down. Depends what angle he's got here. Just look and see if the yellow goes in the bottom left. If that's the case, yes it does. So he'll be running this white down to try and leave himself on that one bottom left to run through to leave himself bottom right and then black in the bottom right as well.
Yeah. He's
played that very well.
Yeah. He's taken these out really well.
Yeah, a very intricate finish.
Yeah.
And he's 3 balls away from making it.
I think he can run this side of the red as well. I don't think he needs to run into it. But
yeah, I think
if he chooses to, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep, just a little drop onto it. Yeah, very nice calculated clearance there by Marc Farnsworth. Didn't really career into many balls there, just a little flicks here and there. Pool player's finish.
Yeah.
Just got some scores in the other games here. Ian Alley has beaten Declan Lavery 7-3. Gary Clark beating Frankie Marola 7-2. Jordan Church winning the Battle of the Jordans, beat Mr. Shepherd 7-6. Mickey Singh beating Ben Rowland 7-3. Clint Jansen winning 7-6 against Luke Sanges. Liam Dunster winning 7-1 against Luke Wigglesworth. And the Cockney boy himself, Rod Donkin, 7-1 against Miles Deleuze into the last 16. Great break from Marc Farnsworth. That cue went straight through. Look at how many balls are past the baulk line. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
My word. Got hold of them, John boy.
Yes, he did. I'd go yellows.
You probably would, you lunatic.
Well, I just think the yellow on the side rail goes in off the red.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think he's going to go reds.
It's insane though how he's absolutely hammered those, and just looking at where they've finished. That's why this game is so intriguing, because so many different scenarios each frame.
Yep. It's certainly an interesting one, this.
Yeah. You feel if it was a tactical battle at any point that Marc Farnsworth would be favourite, owing to the pool background. Oh,
that's a surprising miss.
Yeah, I think he was just going to take control of the frame there as well, rather than go clearance.
Yep.
Probably just, had he potted that, drop the red in up towards the top right corner and just taking control of the frame, but now Marc's got this opportunity instead.
That's a good shot.
That's a great shot. Because now, if he can cut that over and career into the other balls.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I think he can play the red in off the other red.
Yeah. Do you think he'll play that now or in a ball's time?
I don't know, he might play it now. I'd be inclined there to play the one in the middle now, and then play the plant first, and then play the in off next.
I think he just tried the little flick then, but
Yeah.
you could tell by his body language he wasn't happy.
That's why I'd have played the one in the middle, play the straight plant, and then if you're in line, it's easier to play in off a ball. When you're playing from an angle, it is a lot harder.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'd have been inclined to play it that way, but still in a good position.
What would you play now? Cross double?
Yeah, bang it.
Cross double into the yellow.
Yeah.
He's played that. Oh,
That's okay, still pots.
this is very difficult now for Marc Allen.
He could play a 4-ball plant. Red, yellow, yellow, red.
He could. I'm not sure he will.
You might have to.
I think he might be looking just to get that red away from the corner pocket. See, now this sort of tactical game, you would fancy Marc Farnsworth to come into his own now. If he can just drop in behind this yellow, just make it look difficult for Marc Allen, then
I'm surprised he's hit that hard. I'd have just rolled onto the red, left it over the top left,
yeah, I agree.
and he would have had game.
Even if he'd have gone back cushion first and pushed the yellow up,
Yeah, could have
and
gone.
then it would have opened the pocket for the red.
Yep. I mean, it's not bad where it's left. He can play the 4-ball plant that way.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if he can just nestle in behind this yellow or not. He might be able to. Just weighing up his options now.
might be able to. I don't think it does him any favours though.
Yeah.
Because then he's putting the yellow a little bit safer as such.
At the moment they're a plant, so I think he's looking to see if he can get it in the middle.
Yeah.
And then maybe even play that plant.
I'd probably play the plant on the left and put the white in behind the yellow that's in the open. Do it that way, and you're developing the two yellows then.
Yeah.
I've got to hit it hard, just enough to knock it over the middle. I didn't
Leave a
even,
little bit of right hand side there to try and drop it in.
I didn't think he could even get to that. He's obviously played it with loads of right hand side. I don't think that shot was necessary. Obviously, he's going for game if he gets it. Just needed to turn it over that little bit more. So,
yeah, Mark Allen now. I think he's going to go for that plant.
Yeah,
Give it a good bang.
yeah.
Try and hold the white so he's on the other red, as he has done.
He's played that really,
Yeah,
really
very
well.
well.
He's
Very
controlled that. Now, can he screw back on the top rail, or has he got to go forward with the white?
It looks like he's going forward. Clip, clip.
No, too odd.
Yeah, he was hoping for a clip of the yellow, I think. He could have even played it so he left the ball, the red, into the bottom left corner and then dropped the black in the middle.
Yeah.
But again, it's all personal preference when it comes to that stage.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this is difficult. Look at that bridge.
Oh.
That's not a bad shot at all.
I know he's going to be in trouble here, but it's better than leaving him game.
Yeah, he's got his ball out in the open as well. So if he does, if he is snookered, he can come off cushions, maybe knock it in.
If Marc doesn't get in behind the yellow on the left hand side, it's quite an easy up and down.
Yeah,
One cushion escape.
yeah. It's hard to see how close the white is to the yellow as well.
Yeah.
He might be able to just flick it and go towards the two yellows, or go to the yellow nearest to the baulk line and stick it in behind there. I'm sure whatever it is, Mark Farnsworth will find the right shot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, behind the red.
He might have even left a little bit of the red, which isn't a bad thing in Blackball rules, because it means that Mark Allen would have to hit a cushion after contact of the red.
He might have even left the up and down, you know, with just a touch aside. Can't quite tell from here.
It's the great thing about Blackball rules. You've always got a chance.
Yes.
A lot of people around now very interested in this one.
Yep. As soon as people heard our voices and wanted to come and have a look at us and listen to us.
I know, yeah.
And I don't blame them.
No, that's it. I said, didn't mind who was playing. Yeah, go look at the venue now.
Yep.
Right. What's he looking at here, Mark Allen? Bottom cushion, side cushion, off the knuckles. What's he looking at?
Is he coming off the two cushions and try and pop the red in the middle?
It's difficult to say. He's looking at the up and down, maybe to try and check it.
I think the up and down is the better shot. You don't have to try and pot it.
I don't think he's even needing to check it. I think he can just... The way he's queuing, it looks like he's playing ball.
Yeah, if we have a look at the crowd. Okay, there we go. A lot of pool players prefer to stand than sit in the seats.
Yeah. I'm like that in a pub. I prefer to stand at the bar rather than sit down.
Well, I like sitting because I'm obese, so...
It's either that or fall down, innit? So...
Yeah, I'm sitting, mate.
Yeah, fair enough, son.
He hasn't really left Marc a chance to clear these.
No, I think he could just get this one off
Play
near
the
the ball
plant down the
line.
rail. He could have played the plant down the rail. If he gets it, he's got a chance of clearing.
I think
If not, it developed.
Mark's looking at maybe potting this red off the black in the bottom right hand corner pocket. Coming off a couple of cushions, hitting it very hard. See what is he going for there?
Yep.
Side rail, bottom rail. And then looking to actually play that red into the bottom corner pocket.
I don't think that shot's on, mate.
Neither do I.
If he
But
was
I think that's what he's looking to play.
If it was another 3 or 4 inches from the rail, he could do it. But that hard he's got to with this, he could fly the white off the table.
There's more chance of the white flying off the table than the red going in, I think.
I mean, if he can see it, can't he cross double it down to the bottom right?
I don't think he can see it. I think that's why he's got to come off a couple of cushions. He's going to hammer it though, that is for sure. Oh, it's a good effort. That is a good effort.
I thought it was a cert the white was coming off the table. It was a great effort.
Yeah, it was a great effort.
I think nerves got to him.
Yeah.
Big stage for him.
Oh,
First
you know.
time here.
Yeah, it can happen to anyone, can't it?
It was
Not
that-
you, of course, John.
No. I'm not like that.
No. No. Well, this should be 5-3 Mr. Farnsworth.
Yes.
I keep saying Marc, but, you know, there's 2 of those, so I'll say Mr. Farnsworth.
Yeah, he's not making any mistakes here.
No.
Got 4 ploppins.
So just bring this over. Yeah, it's nice. Nice angle there, just to naturally bring the white up the table. Can play it corner or middle for the black. Entirely his choice. As his want. Yep, middle pocket.
Yeah. He was never going to miss them.
No.
It's the thing with these top players, they don't miss easy clearances.
No. And that's 5-3 Marc Farnsworth.
Yep.
Players having a bit of a joke.
Yeah, he was
Nice to see.
just talking to each other. Marc Farnsworth thought Mark Allen's last effort was going in.
Yeah.
Finding it in off the yellow.
To even look at that is audacious, let alone play it.
Yeah, definitely.
He wasn't far away. He knew it was a big pocket as well, so if he didn't get it flush, he might have got it off the cushion, which he tried.
Yep.
Alright, Mark Allen break. Oh, he's hit them. And still nothing down.
Oh, look at them yellows. Yeah, 5-3 down. It's you don't want to be dry breaking.
No, definitely not. Yeah, Marc Farnsworth, big favourite for the frame here. Yellows at his mercy.
Yeah, so I mean they're all important, but this frame even more so for Mark Allen.
Without a doubt.
6-3 down. If it goes to 6-3 down, he's struggling.
Yeah, so even though these, it looks like a fairly routine finish, Marc Farnsworth just, composing himself, mapping his route.
Yep.
And a lot of players do rush into shots and clearances, but Marc never does. He always likes to try and make sure that he's got his route mapped out. Doesn't really rush into a clearance.
I didn't think of that one very well, did he?
No, I think he just wanted to bring it out rather than, obviously, he's gone on top of the black. What can you do? But just bring it out a little bit to hold, and then just makes clearance a bit easier. But I don't think he needed to make it easier.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I reckon he tried to just hit the yellow rather than hit the yellow past the black. But I'm with you. I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah, good shot there. Good recovery. Probably play the plant now. Might play the other one, but I think plant is probably the shot for me.
He's now pushed the black into a place that he could find it a bit trickier to get on later in the frame.
Yeah, it's just made it a little bit more difficult. Shouldn't be a problem, but he's playing the one into the top left corner. Left corner, then right corner, come down table. So maybe he doesn't have to play a plant at all that way. I can understand why he's gone this way.
Yeah. He can, he's got a choice. He can drop it in, I think. Or he could even come out, same bag. Play that nice.
Yeah, natural angle to come down for the bottom yellow of the two, and then he could even play the large yellow in the middle, or you've got options now. What way you want to go about the finish?
Yeah, I think he'd be looking to finish slightly below the yellow on bottom right.
Played that very well.
Just needs a smaller bounce.
That's nice.
That's nice.
You could even just drop this in, play the yellow in the middle. You can come in between the yellow and the black.
You can even screw into the black.
Yeah, bring it up a little bit to have it in the middle after. Yeah.
I thought it was going to bounce too far for a second, but
sometimes it's worse when you've got too many options. If you just got one way, that's it.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know if he played to nudge the black and hold for the ball in the left corner, but he's flicked it and got it in the right corner.
I think he did, mate. I think he's tried to hit it full ball, that's why he didn't hit it particularly hard. This is alright, he's only just got to roll it in.
Yeah, can't see any problems there from Marc Farnsworth.
It'll drop.
There it is. It's a kick and a half.
Oh my god.
That is a kick and a half, ladies and gentlemen.
That was huge.
Oh my grief. That is outrageous. Bit of a hushed silence as soon as Marc Allen went down to that shot, because they sense he can come back here.
Yeah. That's
yeah, you wouldn't fancy him missing these now.
No. I mean, it wasn't even a little kick.
No. That was outrageous. Good shot from Marc Allen there, getting his bad ball out.
Yeah.
Just minding his work here. Just because the white's near the rail, he doesn't want to take liberties with the clearance.
Wasn't even a little kick, was it?
No.
You know.
You could see the way, especially the way with the striped black ball which we have in, with the Pro Cup balls, you can see he kicks a lot more with the black than other balls on the table, and you could see it as soon as he hit it.
He's just landed in between these two reds.
Well, I'd actually take the other ones. It's natural to come round, but prefers to hammer it round, and you can't get much straighter than that. Is his game on? 5-4.
Yeah.
5-4 Marc Farnsworth. Big kick there for Marc Farnsworth down. That brought Black down the rail. And Mark Allen's punished it.
Just one or two fans just looking over, waving at us. It's a bit embarrassing sometimes, but you know, you have to give a bit back, wave back, and say hello.
It was nice you said one or two as well, because there's at least 10 or 12.
Yeah,
Just being humble, ain't you? You don't want to ask them.
You know what I'm like.
Yeah, humility is best. Oh, not hit them great.
No.
It's actually at the side of the top ball.
Yellows?
I think yellows. I think he can get that yellow in the middle, knock the yellow and the red up the other end in the bulk area.
I'd be hitting this quite hard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You just want to try and hit left side of that yellow or behind as he's looked.
Yeah, go from behind with a touch of right hand side. Or you might even get away with just top spin.
Yeah, you just don't want to hit the right hand side of it so it takes the in off.
Yeah. I think he's got a good angle as well.
Yeah, I think so.
I've looked from camera 2. Looks good. Oh, Mark's just gone in the way.
Playing it with right hand side, I think, off the top cushion, but
no, he's too much side, not enough top.
Yeah,
it just throws it
wide.
wide.
That's right. Just straightened it up a bit with the side. If you'd played it with top and side, it would have brought it cushion first, not the yellow out. I don't suppose Mark Allen plays on these cloths a lot either, so does react slightly different. He's played that so well.
That's a brilliant shot. Did you listen to that applause?
It was unreal.
That was a great shot. Deserved a round of applause.
Maybe everyone's checking their football bets. It's about that sort of time on a Saturday, I think.
Yes, it is.
Didn't do one today myself.
No, I didn't either.
Right, so drop this one in the middle. Yeah, so now, if he's on this one, under the red, I still don't think he takes it. I think he takes the other one, the left of the 3, and then plays that one. But we'll see. We go to camera 3. So you can see the angle.
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot.
It's just about avoiding that red.
Yeah.
It was a bit tricky the way he played it. In fact, he was on that other yellow, so he could have played that.
Could have played the middle one.
Yeah, and screwed in up to the red next to it, and then he'd had a choice of yellows.
Yeah. He could have done all sorts with that. He could have rolled it through, then took that yellow that he's just potted into the middle, just top it through.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised he didn't get enough action on the white ball there. He might have took it for a little bit for granted that he was getting back out.
Yeah, I think he more stunned it rather than screwed it.
Yeah.
If he screwed it to come out further. It's not too bad.
No, that's worked out quite well, to be honest. Just nudged the red out of the way, so his yellows are potable. I mean, I expect him to be snookered after this shot, but you know, he's giving himself a slim chance of seeing a ball.
It's not even an easy snookering area, really. I don't think. Because the way the table's laid out, you still could probably see a yellow no matter where Marc Farnsworth leaves the white after this shot.
Yeah, I'd probably take the red up top on the right, back double it, and screw the white across into the other red. And the red that you're hitting will come down, probably at the other red, and just cover the bag that way.
I think, if you play, as you say, the cross double down,
Yep.
I think that's definitely the shot. And then if you do screw across, then you obviously get that ball nearer to the corner pocket.
Yep.
If you do have an opportunity next dip, then
Yep.
makes it a bit easier, and you can use that ball in to knock the red and the black out.
Yeah, it's a shot that you can play quite controlled as well. Push you bring in.
I think
Yeah,
Mark's
I bet
looking
so,
at the one he's nearest to, and maybe just bringing it up towards the top corner pocket and leaving the white near the bottom left corner.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Because again, it's a trickier ball for the clearance.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out from the arena before my game.
Has he left that? Or?
Has he left this?
Let's put a bit of side on it, but he's thrown the ball too far. So now Marc Farnsworth has an opportunity of a decent snooker now with the way the reds are positioned.
Yep.
I think he might even flick off the red, sorry, and then come down off the side cushion and towards where the red is on the bottom cushion, in that sort of line. Because that red, if he hits that thin, that should also add to the difficulty. He could even play the red middle of the table and try and snooker him with that one.
Yeah,
there's a few options here.
I'd play the red in the middle of the table, just play it with top, get the snooker. I won't be trying to flick off balls and...
Yeah, it's all about getting the snooker.
You flick off this ball that's just on the left-hand side of the table and you go up, it's a big area to clip the knuckle.
There's a few options here.
I'd go my option.
Yeah, of course you would. Don't think he's playing this towards the top corner pocket. Oh no, he's playing at the middle. Cut. He's going game. Is that rocked on so he can't pot? No, I'm not sure he can. I think he's going game here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's going to play this in the bottom left.
It was a good shot. He had the element of safety.
Yeah. I think that was the best bit of it. It was basically like a shot to nothing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because if he does miss that, then that's awkward queuing for Marc straight off.
Yeah, of course.
You're not really clearing out from there, are you, on the others?
No.
That's again the Paul Brain experience. It's guaranteed the angle there on that red.
Yeah, just he'll be looking to
trickle it in and nudge.
He can, to be honest, he'll go to hit the red off ball, but if he just misses it and clips the black, that's equally as good.
Yeah.
I don't think the red goes anywhere, so I think he has got to go into it.
Yeah. That's the best thing about this angle. He doesn't really have to do anything with the...
There you go. I know he's got a long red, but again, because of where the balls are, it's not particularly hard. He can play. He can play it in a way he's not going to leave anything. But he's not going to think like that. He's going to think, I'm getting this in.
Yeah.
That was a lot straighter than I thought.
So you can either take the top one first or the one, well, it's either top left or bottom right here really, whatever your preference is. Can go either way. Ideally, you want to leave top left last because it's easier for the black, but you could even take it now. Then play the one bottom right, and then just clip the one in the left corner, swing it round for black in the middle.
Yeah, I'd be going top left first, bottom right, and then just play the red bottom left. Bit of top, come off 2 cushions.
Yeah. You always want to try and leave your last ball nearest to the black.
Yeah. I don't think it made any difference because the way he's going to play this, he's going to be going up there anyway. So he could have just done... I suppose this way he's just guaranteeing him if he does leave it short, he is going to be on the red anyway.
Yeah.
But
play this with check side, by the look of it.
I wouldn't have played it like that.
No, I think I would have topped that through the left-hand
If
side then.
He was worried about going into the yellow, but it didn't look like he was going anywhere near it.
So it's good killing required here.
Yep. It's a good angle.
Oh yes, punch that in lovely. Yep, top stuff. 6-4. So uphill task here now for Marc Allen. Does potentially have 2 breaks.
Yes, he'll be open for a break and dish here. Just put the pressure on a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Marc Farnsworth will be feeling quite relaxed at the minute. But if it goes to 6-5, then there's a big pressure on his break.
Yeah. Marc Allen will be open for a break similar to the first frame. Yes, he's hammered that, and the red has gone in. Yeah. Fancy Marc Allen for the clearance here on yellows, I would say.
Yeah, it's a good camera shot for the break. Just go back to camera 1. There we go. You can see either balls. I'd probably be going for yellows here.
Yeah, agreed.
Take this one at the bottom of the table first. I'd screw back, get the white in the middle of the table, and then play the yellow top left. Run into the yellow of the right of the 2.
I think he's just going to drop it.
It's a free shot. You can just run into it. Look.
Yeah.
I think he's all right here. I know he's not as want to be a bit straighter, but he's all right here.
There shouldn't be any problems here for Marc Allen, and puts a bit of pressure on the Marc Farnsworth break if Marc does finish these, which I think he should.
So if he breaks and clears these, Farnsworth will be thinking, well, I better break and dish because chances are he'll break and dish at the end.
Yeah.
So.
Well, when he has broken well, he has broken dish, isn't he? More often than not, Marc Allen, so
yep.
That will be in the back of Marc Farnsworth's mind.
You can just roll this through, and then he can either drop the yellow or just run off 2 cushions.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd personally just drop this through, drop this in.
Yep.
There you go.
No heroics required.
No. There you go. Just what he needed. I was just saying, Aidan, it's just what he needed there. Break and dish. Put the pressure on. Because even though Farnsworth is
just going to that quickly.
Quite a cool, calm character, will be a bit wary. They're both just having a toilet break.
Now they get a wriggle on the Arsenal one at half-5.
Any more scores from us around the place?
Don't know if there's any different ones from earlier. Declan Duff beat Sanjay Patel 7-5. Jimmy Croxton beating Zach Wilkinson 7-3. Mark Boyle still in play against Ben Davis. Craig Brown still in play against Gaz Higgins. And Lee Ray is still in play against Ronan McCarthy, who we saw win early on in the stream against Michael Oliver. So, last 16 matches. Ian Alley is playing Gary Clark. Jordan Church playing Mickey Singh. Rab Fee will be playing Clint Hansen. Greg Batten playing Liam Dunster. In their last 16 matches. Mark Allen's returned.
I think Ian's sitting over there, so obviously his matches might be on a different time now.
Yeah.
Let's just waiting for a table to become available.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're due to play Ian as well, aren't you, in the amateur event? So
yeah, about 6 o'clock, I think.
You'll be on the stream, won't you?
Well, I should be, yes. I can't think of one reason why I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I'm the best player to sit and watch by quite a long way. So if I'm not on the stream, they might as well not bother having one. So
he says as Mark Farnsworth, Mark Allen's on the stream.
Well, this is how good I am to watch on the telly. That's it. Just keeping it real, people. Just keeping it real.
You're freezing.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody hell.
It's because I've not ate since breakfast.
Get off. John,
No.
get off.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Good job behind the camera here, I tell you. Could report him to the old bill.
Oh, right. Farnsworth. He's looking for a big break here. Get a ball in, keep the white on the table, and just give yourself an opportunity to close out the match.
Yeah,
And he's dry.
Don't think he hit them great either, to be honest.
No, not at all.
Mark Allen would love to go yellows here, but the first ball is not easy.
You might have to do a 3-ball plant for the middle. He's got a yellow top right bag, yellow in the middle of the table.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to be worried about queuing one of those in. If he's queued in long reds at the Crucible.
No, that's true. I mean, reds are okay too. You've got an easier red to start with. The bottom red of the two in the middle of the table. Bottom one goes in the bottom right. So there is options.
Yeah. He's probably just cursing his luck a little bit that he isn't on an easier yellow, because having two of them over pockets and not being able to see either isn't the best run of form. But it looks like it's going for the 3-ball plant. Just lining it up.
Any contact on that yellow near the middle bag, and it
should drop.
It should drop.
Yeah. Big shot.
I'm surprised he hit it as hard as he did.
I don't know if does that yellow go in the middle next to the black?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I think that would have to be the shot, because the cue ball could run towards
Yeah, it definitely goes.
Yeah, it
as you
goes,
can
yeah.
see from that angle.
Cue ball would run towards the yellow on the right hand side of the table. You probably leave the one left side last for the black in the right middle.
He's actually running into the red that's slightly hampering the yellow.
Or if yeah, it's just gone a bit awkward. Just gone a bit awkward. I mean, he's got enough yellows there to be able to negotiate that. I don't think it goes in the corner. He just had a quick look, but I don't think it does from here. So I think he might be.
I've just been informed I'm not on the stream, so I don't know why they have the stream. Unbelievable.
John is absolutely fuming.
I don't get it. I just don't understand.
Right, so I think Marc Farnsworth here now is going to cut this ball in the right middle pocket. Come top cushion, maybe top cushion side. Yeah, great shot, Mark. That's a frame winner.
Don't believe that for 1 second, Kev. Unbelievable. That's a great shot from Marc. I fully expect him to get the clearance now.
The problem is the black, because it's not easy to get on it, but you think that if you leave the one on the left side, near the bottom left corner pocket last, then you should be able to get onto the black in the left middle.
I think he's going to stun this in, get the white, just stun it down a little bit, 2-3 inches, then cut the yellow into the middle and roll onto the red out of the way, and the black will go right middle.
Good there, yeah.
Well, depends on the angle he's got. There you go.
Bit straight.
Oh, he's gone too far.
I think that is what he played.
Yeah.
Just done a little grimace there, just that he'd run too far, but I think it's still okay. I think it does still go in the left middle. Camera 3 would suggest it does, as you can see, so
yep.
I don't think there is a real problem at all. As long as
ball's not lost.
Yeah, as long as he gets on that ball bottom left last.
Yep.
Just, clips it in to leave a nice angle to come round.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure this will be 7-5 to Marc Farnsworth.
He'll play the one in the middle now.
Yeah.
Then the corner, top left, and just leave the white, just in level with the yellow on the left.
Yeah.
Near the, I don't know, in between the middle pockets.
Yeah. Then you can even drift it over or stun it across, depending on whatever you
screw it or just roll it in.
Yeah.
He's taking his time. I don't blame him because this is for the match.
Yeah, of course. I think it's best to leave a thin snick on balls over pockets rather than try and screw out. Because screwing out sometimes you can slightly misjudge it. I think that's what he's looking at. Not this yellow, it's the next yellow over the pocket where he wants that cue ball.
He could even play the top left first, run down and come near the middle bag for the yellow into the right middle. And then he can get the white exactly where he wants it to be for his last ball. But
yeah, I think I'd be playing middle, top left corner, then leave. You're guaranteed to leave yourself an angle.
Yeah,
just depends which angle. Then you should be able to get on that one in black in the middle.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
No, he is going John's way. Not bad. Not bad. You've got options now. You could play bottom left, come round to play the yellow, or you could play the one in the middle, screw into the black maybe, but you wouldn't really want to do that at that stage.
I think he's left it short. I don't think he wanted anything other than just be straight on that ball.
I agree. Just whether he's going to stun down, screw round of a couple of cushions. Oh, he's got away with that.
Oh, he's got lucky there.
He's put his hand up as well, Mark, there.
He's played two bad shots there and he's got away with it.
Oh.
He put his hand up straight away.
Yeah. And now where that black's just nudged out, it makes this next shot so much easier.
Yeah. Oh, he's left that short.
Yeah, just guaranteeing himself a shot. If he comes too far, he could snooker himself. I think he just guarantees. As long as you cut this in, you don't have to worry about it off.
No, that's true.
And there we go. Gentleman there, Mark Allen, and well done, Mark Farnsworth, winning 7 frames to 5.
Yeah, it was a great match to watch.
Played in good spirit too, having a bit of a laugh and a joke, etc.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable to watch and commentate on. So we'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.
TTFN.
Well, Mark, that was a tough old battle, but sure that's what you expected.
Yeah, felt really good going into the match. Obviously, Mark was really unfortunate the second frame going in off the black, you know, and I missed a couple of daft ones just trying to get a foothold in the match, you know. But obviously, I enjoyed it. I was pleased to get over the line in the end. Yeah.
I could tell by your face you're really up for this match.
Yeah, obviously I'm pleased it was on a little table. Like obviously he's different gravy on the bigger table, but obviously he's fantastic talent. You know what I mean? Obviously he's world-class snooker player, obviously whatever, and still great pool player as well. You know what I mean? Obviously he's just here for obviously a few drinks with his mates, I think, but you can tell how good a player he is. You know, so pleased to get over the line.
Yeah, and hopefully he'll stay at the snooker and not trouble us on the tour.
No, obviously it's great having him here, you know what I mean? Obviously it's great for the IPA having obviously players of Mark's stature in the tournament, you know, so obviously I'm happy. He's a great lad as well. Obviously he's been brilliant. Everybody who's asked to obviously speak to him and all the rest of it, he couldn't have been more welcoming, you know what I mean? So over the moon for obviously like Mark come to the tournaments, you know what I mean? Obviously the more the merrier, you know. Delighted to get the win though, so happy days.
Okay, well, we better let you get off because you've got another match probably coming up pretty soon, so good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Cheers, Kev.
Mark, unlucky, but you know, enjoyed your experience so far.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Like, you know, came here, people expect the world of me, like, because I'm sort of half decent at snooker, but you know, I don't play a lot of pool, and you know, I come here and I go for everything, and I don't know any tactics, but you know, like, that's what caught me out today. I don't think I missed many pots in the whole tournament, never mind that match, and just like up against the very best, like Mark is. You know, you need to know the tactics and stuff too, and you know, it's not all about potting. If you're breaking well, it's an easy game, but there's a lot more to it than that. And you know, I'd be the first to admit I wasn't a fan of pool a lot of years ago, but I've played a bit more of it in recent years, and you know, there's a lot more to it than people think. And you know, I'll be the first to hold my hand up and say like I was wrong about that. And look, it's great fun. You know, I've been really well looked after. The hospitality's been great. I've got good support here as well, considering I'm probably a traitor coming across from the snooker world, but look, I'm just happy to be part of the event. You know, these tournaments are run so well. My friends come over. They've been coming over for a few years now. They talk about how well the place is run, and they talk very highly of yourself and your team. I'm just happy to be part of it. You know, it's great.
Well, we pay them to say that, of course.
Well, they paid me to say it as well, but no, seriously, like he's doing a really good job with what you have there. Like, and you know, hopefully we talked yesterday. Hopefully you can get a few things in place to make the game bigger, because Blackball pool is really taken off, and you know, like it's going from strength to strength, and you know, if I'm a very small part of that, then I'm happy.
Well, we've absolutely really appreciated you being here, and it's been, you know, I know all the guys here have been really excited to watch you. You can tell by the big crowd that was here. It was really good atmosphere. Just tell us a little bit about, you know, your pool history. You know, is it, you know, what I know you say you don't play much, but I know you've been seeing some of the big comps over in Ireland.
Yeah, I got asked as a wild card to play for the Northern Ireland B1s in Killarney at the Nations Cup, I think it was, and you know, I loved every minute of it. One frame pool. It's nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking. You know, people think just because I play snooker on TV, I'm going to be acclimatised to that, but it's a completely different type of pressure when you're playing for a team. And one frame pool, anything can happen. So, look, I loved every minute of that. I've played in the Northern Ireland Championships twice. I've lost to Gary Clark and Ronan McCarthy. So, you know, it's taking the top players to beat me. You know, but as I say, to win one of these events, you need more than just potting. But no, I'll keep playing now and again. We run club competitions in the snooker club that I'm from. Play the odd pool tournament here and there, and I do play in them, as much as I can. I love the atmosphere away from the actual matches, because you don't get that in snooker. The banter and the crack that all the lads have here, you don't get that in snooker at all. So, as I say, I'm just happy to be part of it, and hopefully more to come in the future.
Brilliant. So we might see you again?
Possibly, if I've got a free week. No, as I say, as you know, I was only coming here for a few friends and have a few days off and let the hair down, really. But look, I'm very happy to be part of the event. If I get the opportunity again in the future, I'll definitely not turn it down.
So just a final question on the sort of conditions. Have you ever played on this cloth before?
Yeah, we got Rab Fee is actually the manager of our club. You know Rab anyway, and he got a blue cloth just before his first IPA event. We've played on it a bit. It's completely different to what we normally play on. It's so nice, and obviously the main table here was playing that little bit faster with the extra lights and stuff. So yeah, great setup, and to be honest, you've done an unbelievable job to get all these tables level. I haven't seen a ball roll off at all. Maybe World Snooker could learn a thing or two from you.
Well, yeah, we've got a good team, we must admit, behind it. But, just on behalf of everyone involved with the IPA, Mark, I'd just like to thank you for coming. Thank you for entertaining us all. It's been fantastic, and I hope we see you again soon.
Yeah, anytime.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks a lot. So, well, that was a great match there. Marc Farnsworth just showing why he's the pro number one, and great to see Mark Allen here enjoying himself and playing the sort of pool that some of us can only dream of. So the next match will be on in 2 or 3 minutes' time. So thanks a lot for your time, and we'll see you again in a few minutes.